We are the co-managers of Ice Cream Uploads FC, Ice Cream Uploads Football Club, and we are just about to head out onto the pitch. Obviously, you can see the signs behind to the pitch side. If you didn't join us in the last episode, I think were we undefeated yet again? 3 wins from 3.
We was.
And we ended things with a little bit of a mix-up. Our final game, our last game, was a European tie. At home, we were in the same space that we are now. We played BSC Young Boys, who we won 3-0. We might have been facing Young Boys, but we fielded Young Boys too, as our B-string team took to the pitch. And Curtis Jones managed to get not only his first goal for the club, but a second one as well. A great game for the youngsters as we walked away 3-0. Obviously, the pressure was on them to perform, and we could play around that, and that's exactly what we did. But today, we have, usually we'd have 3 games for you. But, a couple of things. It's my birthday tomorrow, so, we've got to get things done quick, but we also have a few things to take care of. So depending on timings, we may only get through 1 game in today's episode. It might be a brief episode, but we're still committed to giving you an episode nonetheless, because we're that kind of people. We'll make sure you got the stuff you need. First game of the stream. Who are we up against, Bib?
We are up against familiar opponents, Leicester City. It's a massive game for us, realistically. Looking at the table, we sit pretty at the top with 30 points. Our closest competitor is Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United, with a sprinkle of Liverpool, who are currently 6 points behind us, all sitting on 24. Leicester, however, are on 22 points, so this will be a massive 3 points for the Leicester faithful as they look to try and secure a top 4 place with a victory over us. However, that said, 3 points for us will start to put a little bit more distance between us and second place, provided that the results go in our favour there. So, again, for both teams, it's a massive, massive, massive game.
Yeah, huge. You can't quite see it because of the way we sat on the screen, but as Bib mentioned, we are top 30 points. You can just about see that. Spurs United behind with 24 points. If we lose this game, that 2-game cushion that we have already at the top of the league, because people just keep losing, whereas we keep grinding out the results, suddenly 2 games just becomes 1 result. So we need to keep the pressure on. Leicester are a team that are keeping the pressure on, as Bib mentioned. 7th place. This takes them within a sniff of the top spot. As Bib mentioned, if results go their way, they can go from 7th to 2nd with this. That's how big a game it is. So 3 points on the table. Kind of a 6-point swing in that sort of sense. So huge, huge game. So without further ado, let's start jumping into things. Let's have a look at how we are going to get ourselves set up. Obviously, Leicester, not necessarily the team that they have been in the past, but always a force to be reckoned with. Obviously, the players are just chilling out at the other side of the changing room. You can't see them just on camera here. They're getting set to head out pitch side. But let's have a look at how we have drawn up the lineup for today. Obviously, it goes without saying, playing the young guns in last week's game means that the old guns, for want of a better phrase, are all fit and fresh. Castolo, probably the oldest gun, gets himself back into the lineup. He's got Fyodor Chalov alongside him. Mason Mount, McNeil, Foden, Kubo. Full strength midfield and strike. That's exactly where we would usually want to begin. Kubo obviously would come out of the team, but you can see he's in a perfect vein of form. We want to keep playing him so he can grow as fast as possible right now. The back four, exactly the starting back four we'd go with, as is the keeper. So we have a full strength starting 11. That's exactly what you want after the coming off the back of a 3-0 win in Europe. What are you thinking off the bench then, Bib, in terms of would we... Sorry, I just got distracted by some connection issues then. Oh, there is poor connection issues.
I thought I'd lost you.
Yeah, I think it might be my end, because I lost you on...
It's gone out the ears now, 1 second.
Or is it my end? I don't know. We'll jump back into the change room while I just have a quick look.
Are you still there, Graham?
Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you.
I can hear you. I'm just waiting for it to sync up so you can come back into me here.
That's what she said. No, she didn't. That'd be horrendous. My connection seems okay, so I don't think... Yeah, I'm still at 60, 70 meg, so it seems solid enough. Anyway, Hammer I did shout you out, I think. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for joining us back here, dude. How are you doing? How's your day? Jojo says, hello there, crap. Ad break. All right, hello now. Welcome back. What ad did you get, though? You just won the ad lottery. GG's. How's things, Jojo? How are you doing? You're joining us as we set out to our first and possibly only game of the stream today because, without going into too much info, I've got a few things IRL that need to be done today. Plus, it's my birthday, so I've got things to do there. So this may only be a short one-game stream, but we wanted to get you a game in nonetheless. If we fly through the game, we might have time for a second, but we'll see how we get on with that at the time. But yeah, a quick look at the team then. Obviously, this is the team that we're playing. Castolo, Charloff, Mount, McNeil, Foden and Kubo. That's our midfield and attack. And a full-strength defence of Alphonso Davies, Nani, Sarr, Zefwick and Safanov. The question I was asking as it went off there, Bib, is off the bench. I think it kind of speaks for itself, really. I imagine Haaland and Isak would probably be the kind of players that we'd look to bring on to freshen up the strike force. Maybe one coming on to give Castolo a little bit of rest for those old but enigmatic legs. And then, I mean, what do you think elsewhere? Would we be looking at full strength, maybe David, or would we be looking at Jones? I suppose that depends on how the game's going on. I'd imagine.
Well, yeah, you answered the question there. I brought, after his amazing run in the team during that European tie, I feel like Curtis Jones deserves his place on the bench today. As like a congratulations, well done. You've earned a place in the squad today. We'll see if you're going to be used. It depends if McNeil picks up a knock, whether or not he's flagging a little bit. Obviously, we've got the likes of Jonathan Davids coming for Mason Mount should we feel like he's just about to potentially pick up an injury if he's running himself into the ground. One thing that we don't have, though, is that much of a defensive cover. Go on.
I was just going to say, we are playing our full strength, full stamina, first choice back four. So hopefully that holds out for us. But what were you going to say then?
We do have the opportunity to bring in someone like Dodo or James Garner onto the bench for someone like Isak for this game, just to have a bit more firepower in the back. A bit more defensive cover should we need it.
Do you know, I'd happily, yeah, let's give Isak a little bit of time to get fully match fit. And how is Garner looking? Because Garner, I mean, he's not quite 100% match fit, but he's in a better form than Dodo. So let's give him an inclusion. He might not get to play, but he played really, really well last week as well. So in the same mindset as Jones, give Garner a little bit of a reward for his exploits in Europe. Iceman from the backroom staff does have a very good comment, though. I mean, look at that team. Jamie Vardy, Demarai Gray, Ayoze Perez, Madison Tielemans. Yeah, okay, that's all nice. A lot of different creative and attacking options, but who sits behind all of those? Oh, my Slack is popping up. Get out of here. Who sits behind all of those? Wilfred Ndidi. That is who. So is this the final audition for Wilfred Ndidi? He is a player that we are in conversation with. He's a player that we want to bring in when the January transfer window opens in about 5 or 6 weeks' time. Let's see how he gets on. Let's see how he performs today, because he's a player that this could be the thing that seals his fate. This could also be the game where it makes us question, is he really the player we need? So let's head out onto the pitch and see how all of that stacks up. And in the meantime, I'm going to kill Slack because we don't want Jamie's notifications popping up the screen. Get out of here. Let's jump back into the chat. Quick stop hits! Hicks even. I could do words. That's the second time my language has failed me already in this one stream. Nice. How's things, dude? Quick, fill some time. Talk about the fact it's your birthday. Is it my birthday? When's it?
No way.
It's my birthday tomorrow. Imagine that. I haven't actually seen the tweet yet, but Bibby did mention your tweet when we were on the downtime between streams. So yeah, nice. It's my birthday tomorrow. I don't know if you know that. It's my birthday tomorrow. Nice. Happy birthday, says Jojo. Cheers, Jojo. Thank you very much, dude. Like I said, not till tomorrow, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Hammer says, this year was the first time ever played Football Manager, and honestly, what have I been doing with my life?
Hey, we've all been there, mate. We've all been there.
The only caveat to say is, what have you been doing with your life? It's don't plan on doing anything else with your life, because that is what Football Manager does. It's all gone. Kamini starting in front of Schmeichel. Yeah, I know. What is it with keepers? Keepers have clearly got bad attitude in the modern world, because none of them ever get to start, the first choice keepers. Where's the volume mixer? Let's drop the volume a touch. There we go. You can hear the players getting set. So we'll nip out onto the pitch, ready for the game. So there's Iceman's comment. Ndidi's final audition for his ICU move. We hope so. Wilfred Ndidi is a player that we are indeed linked with.
Hey!
Banter. We were going to bring him last year. We didn't manage to get the conversation finalised. Talks kind of like dried up a bit. He was looking at renewing his contract with Leicester. But, you know, that hasn't gone smoothly either. So the conversations have opened up again. He is a player that we do need. We do need a defensive midfielder, an anchor man, a destroyer, someone to disrupt play, and that's exactly what he is. So we'll see how he gets on with this. Yeah, and then he tweeted about his. What Bibby tweeted about his? Did he? I didn't see. Oh yes, today I found out that Seven Nation Army was called Seven Nation Army. Did you not know? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it does say it in it, but the majority of the song is not something that you'd ever Google. Dung, 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 dung. I apologise, but yeah.
That song just reminds me of school so much, walking through the corridors and hearing people in the music room just trying to play that, like, bass track.
It reminds me of... I don't have one specific memory of it, because I think of, like, oh, Anthony Joshua, and oh, Jeremy Corbyn. I mean, if it starts off as a bit of, like, guitar lessons, and then can translate to Anthony Joshua or Jeremy Corbyn, that is an absolute mix. There's Mason Mount! Ooh! 2 minutes on the clock.
The ICU, boys.
Oh, I mean, let's see where Ndidi was in this. Trying to track the run, but that pass, I don't know if it's Castolo backheeling it to Mason Mount, just absolutely takes Ndidi out of the game. Can't really judge him for that one, but whew, a bit more of that, please. Will get us the 3 points, but start to question our transfer decisions. Nice. Decisions. Sean Connery. Oh, big win, Phil. Oh, and keeps it in play. I mean, not the tidiest pass, but he tried to keep it in play. Was successful, so no judging here on that. Oh, Alfonso. An unusually untidy pass from Alfonso. And now the pressure is on. ICU's defences at 6s and 7s.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well played, Sar.
It doesn't need to be a yard offside. Jamie Vardy with that pace.
No.
Then again, he probably is a 37-year-old man in this.
Almost as old as Lolo.
Yeah.
Not the ball I was going for. I was trying to play it back to Davis then, but we'll take it. Oh! Castolo looking both acrobatic and ancient at the same time. I mean, he got the bend, he got the jump, he got the leap. It was just about 1,000 metres too far away and a bit late, but it's fine. As Mason Mount. Oh! Big Mason, big win. Do you know, Mason Mount's new vein of form, and just as you say it, the curse of the commentator, the Mason Mount's new vein of form is absolutely showing through. He's playing exceptionally well, and then he goes and loses the ball. Malang Sarr did well to cover the gap. Alphonso Davies had left open.
Back out wide.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, it gets in.
I stopped then because I thought it'd gone out. What's he stopping for? Why was Mason Mount stopping there?
That's a lovely leap. Oh, what a ball!
Oh!
Is that Phil Foden with his right foot? Oh, what a shagger.
What a pass. I mean, two runners. Everyone's looking at Mason Mount for that ball through there. I think it was Mount. It might have been Chaloff. Everyone's looking for the other striker. Everyone's expecting the pass back across the box as well. Nobody expected the first pass. Nobody expected the shot. And ICU, 18 minutes in, 1-0 up. Nobody expected it, but Phil Foden absolutely knew it was coming. Wonderful. It's been a while since he scored as well. All this talk of who should be our defensive midfielder, the guy that's potentially going to lose his place is the one that scored, so...
He won the ball from midfield as well. He's the one that knocked it down to Castolo. Such an easy, composed finish as soon as he got into the box, though.
This is where questions of the Leicester manager have to be asked. Kamini in goal. Could Kasper Schmeichel have reacted a little bit better there? Yes, a bad performance by Ndidi will definitely be nothing to do with that package I saw you send to Leicester. I have no idea what you mean. He probably wanted to tie his lace when he stopped running. Oh, I need to just tie the shoe right now. Yoink! Oh, big win. Go on, Kubo. Kubo. Look at the pressure. Oh, he keeps it in. Oh! Is this Chaloff? It is. Does he have the pace? I don't think he does. No. Good tackle. Took the man, but took the ball first. You'd be fuming if you're that fullback performing that slider tackle.
Has gone.
Imagine winning the ball back there, only for your winger to just go and dink it out of play. Okay.
What a spread.
I was trying to play it to Davis to keep the attacking option up. That's why I just chilled out then. So you had someone to feed it back to. Oh! Talking about, imagine if your winger just plays the ball out and then Davis goes and does the same.
Big win. Just about to praise Sefwick then for winning that, but bottled it.
I mean, the question to be asked here is if Zefwick has a bad game, not Zefwick, indeed he has a bad game, will that justify dropping his price? Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to force through a move. I don't know. Oh, just a bit direct, that ball. I saw you cutting inside. I wanted to place it in front of you to run onto, but Castolo with a bit heavy. Oh, what a head down, though. Well taken by Mason. Oh, fancy footwork. Just couldn't get the pass off. Oh, well covered. Well covered. Oh, come on, Alfonso. Use that pace. Oh, as if he didn't latch onto it.
Always have to go back.
Good covering for McNeil. Closing down the passing lanes. Here he is again. Bit more pressure. Oh, he loses his man that time, though. Mason takes care of it, though. Look at that. Oh, that defender had all the pace in the world. Soyuncu just suddenly became an absolute F1 car. Oh, big block.
Oh, well defended.
With a face. About a week late, but Frank having to declare that Mount wasn't his son. I mean, just because he says it doesn't mean it's true. Oi, oi, oi.
Oh. Could have gone anywhere.
Oh, weird pass, but well reacted from Davis. Lovely. Oh. Oh, Mason. Nice. Nice. Oh, lovely. Oh. Oh, come on. Keep it alive. No.
Oh. It's a good first half. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and they are very good at the back, barring obviously Phil Foden making the run of his life through the centre.
Look at the swagger as he strolls down that tunnel there. That's definitely the swagger of a man that's just scored. As Dribble Pods, 1-0. Yeah, like you say, only 6% difference in possession. Exactly same shots and targets. Leicester with one foul more, which obviously gives us the free kick more. Same amount of passes, almost the same amount of successful passes. I mean, we broke the deadlock, but it could go either way. Leicester definitely need to make more of their opportunities, but definitely something going on there. Roger's going crazy on the touchline, says Realist United. How's things, dude? Welcome in.
Good afternoon, sir.
I did have your RTG ML open yesterday, but I didn't get to like watch any of it. It was quite a busy day for me yesterday afternoon, a bunch of calls and stuff. So I did have it open in the window, but I probably watched about 60 seconds of it, if that.
Seen Kubo's run down the wing, and as soon as it got played, it just like again stopped. The defender turned into a boost.
Oh, how's he not picked that up? He ran to it and just didn't commit to stick the toe out. Oh, easy.
Oof.
Nice. Nice. Malang Sarr charging forward and then handbrake, breakdancing. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Give and go from Kubo. And, almost does his man with it as well. Nice.
I tried the double. Tried to come inside, then back out. Just wasn't fast enough.
Oh, big filly.
Foden. He's playing for his place.
Indeedy who. Oh, lovely. Oh, indeed he was fairly instrumental there. Held things up so Soyuncu could come out and push it up. So he's not let himself down, the lad, anyway. We'll put it that way. Not yet. I mean, his biggest issue is Foden so far. Oh.
He just bought that up with ease, though.
Look composed with a spread there. Ooh, Zefwick. That was a bit of a careless run out from defence. Well covered though. Sees danger. Mops it
lovely.
up.
Oh,
Ref!
I'm not sure there's anything in that. I'm not sure if there's anything in that at all, Graham.
No, I agree.
Look, a bit of gamesmanship from me.
Yeah, he got the ball.
Yes. Clotheslining from behind.
I mean, you can see it being given. You can see it not being given. I suppose it was right. I suppose we'll let you have the benefit of the doubt. Unless you score. Oof. That's fine. That's fine. Blackburn are crap, and thanks for stopping by. No worries, dude. The ICU spray out to the flank, as always. Oh, bit of a difficult ball out, and two poor balls out from the back, but two chances, and another one.
And another.
Sarr trying to.
Well in.
Yeah, lovely. Trying to make Vardy make a decision. He does that, takes care of it as Mount with a poor pass. Poor pass. That's not just a Mount thing, that. Mount, Sarr, Safanov, so many players just absolutely fumbling there. Oh, here he is. We're living in La Haaland as Erling Haaland comes off the bench, as he has done many times to great success so far this season. McNeil makes way. Not a bad game, but not necessarily a game where he set the world on fire on that left flank. Gives young Curtis Jones a chance to build on the success he had in Europe earlier in the week. Chaloff. Oh, unfortunate. Intercepts, but just not enough to keep the ball in play. Some good passing, lane blocking here. Leicester having to try and recycle the ball, recycle possession. I mean, they're doing it very well. They've not made anything with it yet, and lovely. That's what you want to see from Alphonso Davies. Oh! Last man, ref. Last man.
I'll tell you what, I think that was close. I think that was very close.
I mean, there's definitely another player there. I mean, it's yellow for me, though. The fact he's not even got a yellow, I think the refs maybe bottled it a little bit there. Mason on the pitch does have another chance at a free kick. Scored one and hit the post and the keeper in the last episode. Can he keep up with that pressure today as Haaland tries to move forward, ready for the rebound? And no! So close!
Oh my god!
Look at the swaz on that. It's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes it hits it and misses, but sometimes it's perfect. It's just sometimes the swaz is not there, and then sometimes it bends like Beckham's hit it. As Haaland trying to keep up the pressure now. Ndidi trying to hold the ball to give his team a way to play out from the back, which they managed to do here. Haaland keeping the pressure on him. They do manage to dink it long. Davies gets the ball out, though. And ICU now have a little bit of pressure on them. Oh, lovely. 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 Calm and composed across the back there from ICU. Haaland! Oh! Big win. Curtis Jones.
Oh, Curtis Jones.
Oh, first time, Phil! Big win. Alphonso Davies is loving this second half. Okay, that was supposed to be to Philly style, but... Oh. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Welp, comparison between Foden and Dida. Yeah. Foden's a CMF that's playing as a makeshift DMF for us. So that's why we're making the comparison. So there you go. You can see him playing deep, mid. Mainly out of necessity, which is why we're looking at Ndidi. That's where the comparisons are coming from. But Curtis Jones is just a youth signing for us. Things weren't going well for him at Liverpool, so we managed to pick him up. Foden takes all the time in the world, gets his plaudits from the ICU faithful. 1-0 at home. The makeshift DMF makes way for an actual DMF as young James Garner comes on the pitch. They say young, as if Foden isn't that himself.
Ooh. Oh, he worked the space well.
Just a bit heavy on the touch. Well enough to get past the first one, but just invited a little bit too much for the second. Well played from ICU up front, forcing the long ball. And a good pass there. Sees James Garner, who feeds Chaloff!
Oh my God.
What a pass that was. I mean, look at who we've had in the midfield. And even behind the midfielders. I mean, Malang Sahu's not a bad passer of the ball. Foden and Mount, who have been wasting passes. Kubo, wasting a couple of passes as well. James Garner, look at that. Absolute inch perfect. No way that Kamini could have pushed out onto that. It was just far enough out for the keeper to be like, fuck you.
Yeah. Tidy finish that as well in just inside the post. Keeper, no idea where that was going to go. It could have gone anywhere in between them sticks, but yeah, well out of his reach.
Huge pass that from Garner. Love to see. I mean, that's going to settle nerves. ICU have the 2-goal cushion now. They can choose to get a little bit more expansive in their play, as Kubo does exactly that. Keeps the ball alive under pressure, which is what you love to see as Curtis Jones feeds it back to young Kubo.
Oh.
Doesn't lose the ball though.
Oh.
And almost curse to the commentator. Oh, love it from Zefwick. Ref!
Oh, referee!
Have a dig. Oh, ref. Get your card out now, ref. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Look at this. Snap.
So late with that. Again, that is the absolute beauty of playing on PC with the mod, so you can get the defenders getting a bit more aggressive. Love it. Keeper's loving it as well.
There we go.
Is that Madison?
It is another player that almost
touted.
joined ICU. Yeah, exactly.
That's disgusting, that.
No need for that. No place for that in the modern game or any game. Oh, Garner! Imagine him coming off the bench and getting a goal and an assist.
Oh, well played, boys. Fantastic game, that.
Big result. Big result. As Leicester go from having a game that looked to almost be a game that takes them within touching distance of the top, that surely that could even see them dropping outside of the top 10. That's how tight it is in the league. Everywhere apart from our space at the top. Everyone else has just been capitulating apart from us. Same story as last season, but it's a story we are happy to take. Ashton Uploads 2. Leicester City 0. Big Phil Foden, who's not very big, but he was today. His performance was especially. Acting like that defensive midfielder that we want and we need in Ndidi. And yes, his team lost. Yes, they conceded 2. Doesn't on paper spell what you want it to spell for your defensive midfielder target, but Ndidi himself didn't play too bad. He was good in helping build out from the back. Actually, let's see what his his stats are. I mean, there you go. That kind of says it all. Let's have a look at this. One player on their team got higher than a 6.0 rating, and that was Wilfred Ndidi. 6.5. Their best player on the pitch. I know that they lost, but if the players around him are getting 4.0 and 5.0 ratings, the strikers aren't on point. So your wide players and your attacking players aren't doing anything. You're not going to win the game. So your defensive linchpin still having a 6.5 in that shows you that I think we are on the right track. Looking at someone like Wilfred Ndidi. So
look at his tackles, Graham. 4 tackles made, 4 tackles won, 2 interceptions. He made 12 passes and 11 of them went to the player that they were meant to have. He had 16 touches. That, my friend, is the perfect player for this team.
100%. 100%. Jojo Liam says 4.0. Holy crap! Yeah, great. Just didn't turn up. He might as well have not turned up. He would have got a higher rating. Kelechi Iheanacho just touched the pitch for like a second and got a 5.5. How long did he play?
Won 1 tackle.
GG. So yeah, I mean, we do have time for one more game, so we can rush straight into the second game. But before we do that, we'll pick up the pace a little bit so we can see. Do you want to take us through the results from around the grounds to let us know how that stacks up in the league, then, Bib?
Yeah, of course. So the ICU at home won 2-0 against Leicester. Palace went to Brighton and won 3-0. Liverpool at home ended up beating Nottingham Forest 2-0. Liverpool draw. Southampton draw 1-1 with Watford. Arsenal at home win 1-0 against Stoke. City go to Bournemouth and win 4-0. Chelsea at home drew against Manchester United. That's a massive result. Again, 3 points for Leicester today would have 100% lifted them into the top 4, providing that result ended the way it did. And it did. Unlucky. Aston Villa at home drew against Newcastle 0-0. Wolves win 1-0 at home against West Ham United, and Tottenham go to Goodison Park and win 2-0.
West Ham, another loss. Second place a few weeks ago, and they've probably dropped out of the top 10 now. So let's see how that impacts the table. ICU, 6 points clear still at the top. That result for Spurs does keep them hot on our heels. United drop down whilst Liverpool keep up the pace. City do leapfrog United into the top 4. United drop outside of the top 4. Leicester do remain in 7th, but the goal difference that was a little bit better than it was, and the points difference that was a little bit better than it was, have now been taken away a little bit. Everton very much hot on their heels. West Ham do stay inside the top 10, but only just. I mean, I suppose they are 4 points clear of 11th, 1 point clear of 10th. So it's definitely cramping up. It's kind of like there's almost like three packs. There's the second place through to like 6th place, and then kind of down from 7th down to 11th-ish kind of thing. That's sort of like bunching. But yeah, we are just 2 games ahead and massive goal difference now. So this, like I say, not a walk in the park. Some games have been easier than they should have been. Some games have been hella difficult. But our streak now is... What's that? Is that like... we lost 2 in 4. And we played 11, so... Okay, is this the Ballon d'Or now? Is that what this is? Is this the best player in the world?
Could be.
Oh.
Again, we can't feature music, DMCA and all that, so you just have to get love the little visual intros. So didn't actually say what it wasn't, did it? There we go.
Lionel Messi once again wins the best player in the world award, which is nice for Lionel Messi, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look at that and see who the other players in the conversation were. Because, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we should be talking about Lolo in that conversation. The guy's about 95 years old and still smashing stuff. So Messi wins, Ronaldo second, considerable difference in votes. 873 votes to Messi, 576 to Ronaldo, and Lewandowski 376. So yeah, definitive choices there. The fact that Lolo doesn't make the top 3 is a bit of a travesty, but it is what it is. Best manager is the Binderwald, the German
Nigerian national team.
Nice, yeah, okay. That's lovely. I mean, if we'd have won the Champions League, maybe it'd have been a different conversation. But yeah, there you go. 4.0, holy crap! No touches, 5.5. Yeah, amazing. Let me put you out the misery and reveal that you're not the best manager. Get out of here. Castolo, Safanov, and Mount making the best 11. Do you know what? That is huge for me. Mount deserves to be in there. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think he may have even been in last month, which he wasn't getting best 11 of the month last season. He's in it, I think, twice in a row now. Nice. But Safanov, our keepers are never busy. They're either beaten or just not involved in the game because our defence just sell them short. So Safanov getting into those positions is huge. That's some big credit for Safanov. He doesn't get the credit he deserves, but he's absolutely earned that there.
Kubo's got up.
Nice. And Sarr will finish his heading skill this month, so that's nice to see.
And that is it.
Interesting choice, says Iceman. I'm assuming that's for the World Player of the Year. Yeah, I mean, it should be Lolo, but whatever. Money talks. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it was a bribe, but I'm not saying it wasn't not a bribe. Yeah, that too. I admit that CR7 and Messi are goats, says Jojo. They're legends, but just them winning Ballon d'Or year in, year out is low-key boring. Low-key feel that French football should put a limit on the number of awards a player can win. Yeah, it's kind of tricky because if you get given that award because other people are in the game, it's kind of... I mean, I'd take it because I'm not a pro footballer, but if I was given the Ballon d'Or, it almost feels like there'd be an asterisk on it, a caveat. You're the best player because someone else couldn't win it. And I think it would kind of take the gloss of it, the gloss off it. So I think, yeah, I see what you're saying. Is that noise then? Weird.
Turn the heat map off. I've never heard that noise before.
Yeah, I've never heard that before either. So the final game of the stream, ICU at Newcastle, a team that have beaten us before. Joe Linton has proved to be very, very dangerous against us when we've played before. And a team that we've kind of mocked previously has absolutely played above their rank. Dubravka starting on the bench as Santa Maria? Monica? I don't know. Santa Maria, there we go, starts on the pitch. Questionable decision once again in terms of goalkeeping choices. Breaking the fourth wall, that's probably because of our mod. But we do see a lot of keepers getting swapped in and out of the game, which is the downside of having better defensive AI. I think that's probably one of the trade-offs, but it is what it is. Joe Linton definitely has a cutting edge, and as does Almiron. A 77 rated right midfield, it's not something that you usually want to be worried about, but he's been lethal whenever we've played them before. And Alan St. Maximin coming off the bench has been lethal as well when we played that in the past. So definitely a team that we should beat, but definitely a team that we should be wary of. I think that absolutely goes without saying. What are your thoughts, babe?
Yeah, again, I've just seen Jojo saying Shane Long playing CMF. It's not Shane Long, mate. It's Longstaff.
Yeah.
He's not just been dropped into CMF.
Yeah, Shane Long, he's got to be about 72 on this save now. He's like 33, so he would be about 37. He's probably retired by now. But yeah, it's not Shane Long. Anyway, pre-match press conference. Pretty confident. 2 wins out of 4 games to begin with. We've now had 11 games. So since that point, we're on a 7-game win streak. 7 wins in a row is huge. So, do you know what? I'll take that. There's a reason why we're 6 points clear, and that's it. It's our ability to grind out results. Like I say, having the points we have is down to our ability. The place that we are in the league, I wouldn't say is down to our ability, though. As we've had for the last couple of seasons, the place we are in the league is down to everyone else in the league. I think our opponents just aren't buying smart. Teams are happy to just stagnate. Manchester United, we're not playing against us today, so I feel bad for talking about Manchester United when we're playing Newcastle United, but Manchester United are a good example. That team is horrendous when on paper. They do play very well against us, but on paper, they aren't a strong team. City have at least bought in a lot of players. United just have the same team that they had 4 years ago, and they have stagnated as a result of it. We buy new every year, and we need the teams around us to start doing that. Cities and Liverpools do buy players. That's the reason they're always in that top 4 conversation. There's a reason why everyone keeps losing, though. They don't have the squads, they don't have the depth, they don't have the players. And unless the teams around us don't start doing that, then it's going to be another walk in the park for the league, which I will absolutely take, because it means that we can focus a little bit more on Europe. What are your thoughts as the season progresses, babe? Premier League or Europe? What would you like to win?
Well, we've won. I mean, as a fan, I would always want to win the Premier League. Like, that would always be my go-to thing. But we haven't won a Champions League trophy yet. We haven't won a European trophy of any kind. So that, I think, with the squad that we've got, we're probably in the best position we've ever been in. So I think that should definitely be on the cards for us. But if I had to choose between one or the other, right now, it definitely would be to retain the Premier League.
Yeah, I agree. Europe can remain a pipe dream. We don't want to bite off more than we can chew at this point in time. If we can continue to lock down the league, that keeps us in Europe. That's fine. Focus on Europe, you might not stay in the league. So, okay. But yeah, we definitely have the goal scorers. Kick-off glitch from the AI. Oh, I see how it is. We definitely have the goal scorers to allow us to compete. Woo! Bit heavy from Haaland. I saw what he was going for. Just... what Hammer says, why does the kit still have a championship badge? That's absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we're using a modded kit server and it's not working properly. It's just that we like it. That's what it is. Yeah, it was one of those things we were spending quite a bit of time trying to figure out how to get it working because it just wasn't working properly. So it was one of those things that we would come back to and never did. So, yeah, it shouldn't be there.
That's why the numbers are absolutely massive on the back of the shirt as well.
Yeah.
But that's nothing to do with the printers.
Yeah, some teams as well, like Arsenal and Chelsea, have their names on the bottom of their shirt rather than the top. And that's just... Why? Oh, we've lost Bibby's audio again. That's entirely down to team preference and nothing to do with a broken kit server. Oh, McNeil in the book early on as Bibby reconnects into the voice chat. I can hear him joining again, so we should be able to hear him. Hey, I'll read.
For fuck's sake.
McNeil not happy with that. I didn't actually see it because I was too busy looking at Bib. So I don't know if it was a worthwhile yellow or not. You guys tell me.
Yeah, I think I can hear you again now. It just keeps on kicking me from Discord on my phone.
I wonder if it's a network thing, because like I did get a pop-up on Parsec saying that the host's internet wasn't like stable enough when we first started. Yeah. And I checked my speeds and everything was running fine, so I wonder if your internet's just having a bit of a hiccup, and what a finish!
Absolutely zero backlift.
Let's get the bagpipes out. Oh, it's not even the bagpipes, it's the... I mean, literally, where does that come from? There's absolutely no threat there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just chatting about the internet, and then Haaland's like, "Are you not entertained?" Boom. Gladiators hit into the bottom.
Using all the bandwidth. Like, playing this game, streaming it to Graham, Skype open and Discord all at the same time, all streaming. He's probably on his ass.
Yeah.
What a finish.
Cloggers FC again. Well, us or them? Can we keep talking about networks? Says George Ali. I mean, if it leads to goals like that, we'll talk about it all day. That's fine by me. Nice spreadage by Mount. Oh, Kubo just trying to drop a shoulder, didn't pay off. Good, strong, physical covering from the Newcastle wide player and referee. Hammer says, "I feel like Sky have an agenda against ICU." In what way?
I feel like that myself.
I feel like they do. I mean, they forced us to have the Sky Bet logos on their sleeves, even though we're in the Premiership. They clearly just micromanaging. They want to be involved in everything. They want to control everything. It's disrespectful. Oh, big win. Oh. Oh. When are you going full on manual? That's the Tuesday evening stream. We don't have a Tuesday evening stream. Don't play it enough to get used to Fuma. I'd probably not enjoy it either, because the commitment to get... I mean, it's worth it when you get there, but the amount of time doing all the other bits and stuff on stream as well, I don't think we'd go full manual anytime soon. Or I wouldn't. Bibby might do, but I wouldn't. Finished! Finished! Oh!
I use it quite a bit. You'll probably see it on this when I'm passing into space and switching the ball and things like that. When I'm doing small passes or extensive ones, I use it quite a bit. But
there you go, manual pass. And that's all you're gonna get.
I don't think I could do it full time, especially when it comes to shooting. I don't think I could probably do it all the time.
Yeah, it's shooting that does my nutting. Oh. Shooting's the more instinctive bit, which is why you'll see someone playing FIFA controls on PES or PES controls on FIFA, and they can play alright until they get through on goal, and then that's when they cross it because they pressed the wrong button. It's because shooting's the more instinctive part of the game. Whoop!
Shit.
Joe Linton, we know he's a danger, but not when Malang Sarr's about. Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, first touch is a dream!
He's just put zero effort. The strikers have put zero effort into striking the ball today. They've just basically passed it into the back of the net. But why do you need to rip it, Graham, if you can just put a score like that?
It's just like, there you go. There's another one. Just a touch and a fake, and I'll have it. Look at that keeper. He's got to be pissed. He's like, I can see it. I can watch it. I've literally sat down and had a brew. I can see it taking that long to get into the back of the net, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Wonderful finish. And again, straight from kickoff.
Dirtbags. Absolute dirtbags.
Lovely.
Nice. Ref!
Oh.
Ref! God!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, we've scored bottom right and bottom left. Now the plan is top right and top left.
Expecting 4 goals?
Let's see what we can do.
A little Cuba ain't getting up there, is it?
Oh, we need bottom mid. Oh, Zefwick. Oh! I was going top... what would it be for us? Top left from our facing it. Keeper's top right. But it was just mid-central. it was not very good. Oh.
Without
Improvised clearance. Oh, lovely!
cushion touch. Oh, shall have ruined it.
So cushioned that it almost looked like he didn't know it hit him, but still. Oh, not the pass. Chaloff had all that space. Oh, turns into danger then.
Oh.
Joe Linton again. Big save from the keeps.
Clawed out.
That is why he is in the team of the month. Pressure invites back on though. Ball doesn't go out. And again!
Oh! Yeah, there's some manual keeping for you if you want to see that, Jojo.
Oh. Oh, it was Hammer that was talking about manual keeps. But look at that. To his right, to his left.
Sorry, yeah.
Joe Linton just can't get it away. Yoink! Easy. Oh.
Good half. Frantic towards the end.
Absolute shades of David De Gea in that game where Everton just could not put the ball in the back of the net despite having wonderful, almost gilt-edged opportunities. I mean, Safanov, absolutely phenomenal. We always talk about the goal scorers. It's easy to talk about the goal scorers. Safanov, when called upon, has been exceptional so far in this game. Which is entirely nothing to do with me, because I can't manual keep. Big win. Oh, I missed it. Alfonso won everything in the last game. His first real opportunity to be called on this game.
He's got to recover here.
I've got the defender covered. Oh, no, I haven't. Not further back. Oh, there we go. McNeil with a bit of assistance. Lovely.
Oh, he has recovered.
Oh, and then he goes and does that. Did the exact same thing once in the last game, too.
Wow, that's an exaggerated touch.
Yeah, the longest step over flicky touchy thing in the world. Oh dear. Oh, lucky there. Oh, lovely to keep it alive all the way. And he goes! Oh, and there's the top corner.
Right. There you go. Oh, Mason Mount. Pick it out, son.
Absolute banger.
That one's for you, Jojo.
Gets it out of his feet, takes it wide, and then...
An absolute rip snorter. This is a lovely touch into space. Pushes it out, gets around the defender. Keeper's like, where's it going? Pass you, mate.
I mean, he had everything to do. The pass that Haaland laid off, he was in trouble as he picked it up. It basically, it was almost bordering on a hospital pass, hospital ball. But first touch steadies himself. Second touch gets the ball out of his feet, and then gets the pressure on. Gets the pressure off with the shrug off of the defender, and then still manages to find that exceptional shot. I mean, the shot on its own is hard enough, let alone all of the other bits building up to it. Big win. We need Erling Haaland on his stronger left now. Top left corner as Mason Mount gets... Oh, ref!
Oh, took out. Still fighting. Oh, what?
As if that's gone against us as well. How has that gone against us? This has got me thinking, if Joe Linton IRL was as prolific as he is in this game, what would Newcastle be? Yeah, I know, exactly. Oh. Top right, Mason! Jeez. It says Hammer, wish list for PES2020 on next gen. As in, what's on the wish list? For me, I'd like to see more in Master League. Questionable from Alfonso there. Does manage to get a toe in on the track back though, so makes amends for the early mistake. Haaland, he's just slow, just so slow. Alfonso. Looks like it's maybe Mikalenko time.
Crowd are asking for it. Oh, that's fucking toilet.
Sarr.
I don't know why I played that one.
No business trying to play that pass there. Should have either taken the touch or played it anywhere else but there. And now we have the pressure on. Sarr does track back though. He is in a position to make up for it, but he doesn't need to. Alfonso
does.
50-50 game for Alfonso. Is either everything you want or everything you don't want. As that touch from Haaland there was chordy. Chordy at best. Top left. Here it is. Oh! Son of a...
Oh, that was it. Oh, that must have just been wide. You had to dig that one out.
It was kind of like a little dink, like a little almost chip shot with a bit of extra power. Oh. Ask and you shall receive, almost. Bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right. We almost got top left there. So close, says Jojo. Whew. Excitingly close. And that is the end of Haaland's game. Does Isak have the ability? He has put many in the top left this season already. Does he have any more?
No.
Oh.
A rattler off the bar.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't top left. I actually was trying to put it top left then as well. I don't know where the fuck it was going, but... it was more top middle.
They always look better when they're going off the bar anyway.
Oh, nice. What a pass there from Nane. It wasn't absolutely a miscued, scuffed interception. It was absolutely a pass that was meant to be. Oh!
What a save. Now the keeper's come out to play.
Foden was stood there as well. Now I see it. I should have been laying that to Foden for left foot curls to the top corner.
That'd be a bit weighty, this.
Oh. Why down? Why is it? I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's left side. We'll take it. Why is he nutting it down?
How was that just crossed it? 20-foot Mikalenko. What a ball.
Absolutely a sensational cross. Oh. Absolutely loved it. Loved it. Loved it. You love to see it. It's got runners all over. Picks out far post. Oh, do you know what? It's in the top half. It's not the corner, so we'll take that. We'll take that.
Challenge complete. They've not learned, have they? Just pumping the ball up, trying to get it away from their half.
Big win. Oi, oi, oi. Lovely. Not the pass! Literally, that was to David as well. Oh, we got it there eventually. What a ball, what a touch. Oh, things you love to see. Boom! Oh, absolute fizz.
Yeah, that was some venom.
Yeah.
I think he popped the ball with that. Lovely feet from Isak.
Almiron.
Ooh.
Oh, you love to see it. One of their most creative players. Dangerous on that side when he's been in possession. Love to see him just hobbling off. Oh, big win. Kubo to Zefwick.
Oh, someone else is down.
Is it the same one again?
Is it Almiron again?
I'm not sure. He's got to hobble off now. Substitution. No.
Oh, they might have used them all.
Oh yeah. Let's abuse it this last minute. Oh, Kubo.
I wanted to let it run.
Ah, he's just tired. Saw him like, yeah, look at him, Almiron.
Oh, he's still got it. They've still not brought him off.
Hammer says you should have fan challenges for each epic. I mean, I have seen Paul Machin and Redmen doing their fan challenge stuff, like Challenge Tuesdays, and I thought, oh, that could be a good mechanic. Oh. Oh, come on.
McNeil.
J. David! There's the top corner! Boom!
Challenge complete, boys. Challenge complete.
10-man Newcastle United just overrun as McNeil gets up, finds David, and look at that. I mean, he's got some power on him, because even that was a dink, and it went whistling off his toe.
And that is game set and match 5-0 win, boys.
Is that 5 goals, 5 scorers? Chaloff, Haaland,
Yeah.
Mount, Isak, and David. Oh, everyone gets a goal. You get a goal. You get a goal. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and extra. The one in the middle. That's what we'll call Isak's. That was middle. So all 4 corners and the middle. There you go. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sprinkle of a header from Isak.
Post-match commentary. There you go. That was a strong performance against Newcastle United from Bagsman FC. That's what we call ourselves now. No, seriously though. 5-0. Newcastle did not do themselves justice. We did. I won't talk about their game. I don't think they'll be happy with it, but I'll talk about our game because we were exceptionally happy with it. 5 players, 5 goal scorers, 5 different players. I mean, if that doesn't scream of a team that can just find goals from anywhere, I don't know what does. Substitutes scoring goals as well. Isak and David, 2 attacking changes, both of them finding goals. Mikolenko, a defensive change, finds an assist. I mean, not only are our players, every one of them turning up, but the managerial decisions, I'm going to say it, are world class. That's all I'm going to say. Whoever is managing this team is by far and above the best management duo that the world has ever seen. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Your thoughts, Pip?
Getting the best out of the players, Graham. That's what good coaches do.
I mean, Pep Guardiola ain't got nothing on us. They got nothing on you, baby. Nothing. Okay, I'll stop now. Your thoughts, Pip?
Yeah, I mean, again, top of the league. You love to see it. Massive results that we can go through in a minute. But yeah, I mean, the performances over the last few weeks, I don't know what to say, Graham. I mean, they've just been unbelievable. The amount of the difference that we're seeing in some of these players that you probably think are no marks. Like, we've picked the majority of this team up for free, and we're still making them into world beaters. Like that, I've never seen a conveyor belt of talent get passed through this club, or in the league for that sake.
Chaloff scored. How many pounds did he cost us, Bib?
He cost us 0 pennies.
Oh, nice. Mikolenko with a world-class assist. How many pounds and pennies did he cost us, Bib?
Again, 0 pennies.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's kind of things you want to see then. Lovely, lovely. Okay, Erling Haaland cost us a little bit, but we got him from transferring Lobato. So it took us a massive chunk off. Our business, absolutely, as Bibby mentions, is second to none. The way that we've been able to trade wisely and pick off some of the best players and get rid of rambunctious, unscrupulous and unsettling players. I mean, that's probably harsh words for Ruskin because he was a solid journeyman to the club. He just had a touch of the Ravel Morrison in his last season and wanted to leave, so we'll let him go. But I'm assuming it's Victor Mikolenko. I don't actually know. Vladimir Vernon Mikolenko, whatever he's called, V Mikolenko, has been wonderful, an absolute breath of fresh air as a replacement and as an understudy / not even classed as an understudy to Alphonso Davies at left back. Wonderful to see. Anyway, speaking about wonderful to see, let's see if any of the other results from around the grounds are wonderful to see. Do you want to take us through them, Bib?
I can. So the game that you've seen here live on Sky Sports, I scream up logo to Newcastle and win 5-0. Leicester at home beat Brighton 1-0. Liverpool go to Crystal Palace and pick up a 1-0 win. Nottingham Forest beat Southampton at home 3-0. Arsenal go to Watford and get a 1-1 draw. Not a great result for them. Bournemouth go to Stoke, do it on a cold windy night and win 3-0. Chelsea away to Manchester City end up drawing 1-1. United at home we beat Everton. Jesus Christ, man. Everton 2-0. West Ham United 4-2 at home against Aston Villa. And the Wolves go to Tottenham and pick up a massive 3 points with a 4-1 victory over at London Stadium.
Oh, okay. How does that impact the table then? ICU remains 6 points ahead. A little bit of a gap forms as Spurs and City both drop down the table. United jump back over City and over Spurs up into third place. Liverpool keep the pressure on, just 6 points behind ICU. Spurs were the other team that were on 27 points, as were City. But do you know what? It's just not meant to be. ICU 6 points clear of only Liverpool now. Daylight is forming between us and the teams now. Liverpool, the only ones at this point looking to keep the pressure on. Their goal difference, not great. Look at our goal difference, though, now. 31. Yeah. I mean, our goals against, still not spectacular. I mean, it's starting to be better than everyone else. The last few games have helped because we haven't conceded much. But, yeah, oof. Nice. Hammer LFC says the manager avatar looks like some BTEC Pep Guardiola. I don't know what you mean, avatar. I mean, myself and Babe aren't allowed on the pitch. Do you know what, actually, we need to jump into a different room in the arena for that, as this is the chairman's office. Chairman, I think he's talking to you. I think he said that you look like some sort of BTEC Avatar. I mean, I don't know what you think about that. He didn't mean it. He was only joking. I mean, our members of the backroom staff are all respectful. So he didn't mean you. He meant it jokingly. So it's fine. What he meant to say was, we appreciate the support that you've given us. And it's all right. No, okay. Don't look like that. All right, so calm down. He looks... Okay, it's a bit... Nah, he's happy with himself.
He absolutely didn't call you a slaphead.
No, not at all. Not at all. And didn't even mention Chrome Dome whatsoever. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry, Chairman. I see you were in the middle of that mighty fine bottle of whiskey over there. I mean, it does confuse me why you always have 2 glasses on the go as opposed to the one. But you know what? You've got 2 hands. That's a drinking problem. So nice. There you go. Finish it off. See you in a bit. There we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us for our once again short stream of Masters of the League. 2 games though. We thought we might have had 1. We did manage to get 2 out of it. 1 hour and 30 minutes. So nice brief episode. If you are watching this on YouTube, enjoy and let us know if you have watched it. Hit the like on the video, and please feel free to drop down below with a comment. It does mean a lot when people do comment on the video. I don't know if Steel Bonsai is in here or watching this on YouTube, but cheers, Steel Bonsai. You do that quite a bit. Much appreciate. Thank you very much, dude. So, I see you, 2 games, 6 points, and a 6-point gap remains at the top of the table. Liverpool keep the pressure on as they have done over the last couple of seasons. Can they maintain that? Will they falter? Or will we be the ones that cannot let this slip? I don't know. We will see. Time will tell over the course of the season, but we are competing on all fronts. In the league, in the Champions League, in the Cup. All still to play for, and you can see how that unfolds. Not on Friday, because I'm not around, but we'll be back on Monday with the next episode. And you know what? I'm going to grab us the keys, take us back to the ICU Manor House. Is there anything you want to throw in, Bib?
Yeah, again, thank you very much for all the supporters in the stands today. You've been instrumental in the results over the last couple of weeks. It's been inspirational. You've been giving us ideas, tactics, and challenges. That said, so yeah, obviously there is no episode on Friday. So again, if you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to join us on Monday around about 3:30 on YouTube. If you're waiting for that to come through, but if you want to watch it live, feel free to come over to twitch.tv/livestream around about 12:30ish when we go live with this straight after the scoop, and you'll be able to find out how we get on against the likes of West Ham in the Champions League against AC Milan, as well as a visit to the London Stadium at Tottenham.
Yeah, I mean, big game. Tottenham obviously dropping off a few points in that game. What was it? Watford? Oh, was it Watford that beat them 4-1 at home? So
yeah, big result. Look at Watford flying high in 7th.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick glimpse at the table. So that is how things sit. Obviously, Spurs in 4th. That's who we play a bit later on. West Ham finally getting some results, seeing themselves slowly creeping back up the table. 6 points away from 2nd place, which I suppose in reality is not that big a thing, because 6 points away from 2nd place. 2nd place is 6 points away from 1st place. So in that sense, not huge. 12 points though is a big ask for any team at this point of the season. So yeah, all to play for. Anything is possible, but some gaps that are not insurmountable, but difficult to surmount are definitely wrong word. Are definitely building up. But anyway, we'll talk about that on Monday next week. Grab yourself a seat at the ICU Manor House kitchen table. Help yourself to anything you want from the fridge. Just the only thing is, we do need to restock on the Muscle Moose apple. There is 1 cold can in that fridge. Do not touch it, because that is mine. It has my name written across it. We do have a new fresh order of Muscle Moose products on the way. I mean, there's all sorts of the other drinks and flavours and some of the flapjacks and stuff in there as well. Help yourself. But yeah, we're going to get the next Muscle Moose order in pretty soon. And when we do, we're going to use the code. Do you know what? Actually, let me even tell you. ! Muscle Moose in the chat. Bosh, as you can see, ICU are powered by Muscle Moose. Visit musclemoose.co.uk. Get 25% off all orders using code IceCream25. So there you go. If you do want to buy anything, use code IceCream25 and save yourself 25%. That's exactly what we're going to do for our next order. Just want to point out as well, we do not get any commission on that. All of the savings are passed on to you. So enjoy. And with that in mind, I'm going to go and chug that nice ice cold apple Muscle Moose in celebration of my birthday, which is tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll be a year older the next time I see you guys, which will be interesting. Let's start again. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Maybe we'll be back with some Scoop, but not scoop, but definitely the scoop, but maybe the dollop, but not the scoop, tomorrow at 10 a.m. ish, and some other stuff as well, if you want to stick around for the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday. See what fun stuff he's got in store. Hit the follows, hit the subscribes, whatever channel you're watching on, and we'll see you next time. Till then, stay frosty.
Stay frosty.